So, is it one group for the skateboard?
It's a good thing.
Can I get a picture, Chief and Sheriff?
Yeah, let's all get together.
Y'all gonna ride again this year?
Reverend?
Right.
On the skateboard?
Yes, of course. Should you volunteer?
Come on in, dude.
Come on in, guys.
Will it be good?
Let me call.
Okay, we're here for the gun buyback.
I was going to tell him my album coming.
It's my name.
Let me tell you this is quite a gathering. Chief Shelley Zimmerman's here, Reverend Gerald Brown, and of course our Sheriff Bill Gore. Nice to have you all here this morning.
Thank you.
Tell me about there's a gun buyback program that also involves skateboarders. Tell me why the police department is excited about this.
Well, you know, you talk about the public safety as a shared responsibility, and it's so important that often when someone has weapons, guns inside their residence, that they become a victim of a burglary and those weapons are stolen. So, and often they want to get rid of them, those guns, but they don't know how to do it. And so we've been partnering with UAMIC, and we have our skateboards out here with Carver and Quebec out here, and so people could come tomorrow and be able to turn in those unwanted guns and get something for the Christmas season.
Reverend Brown, this is something that the citizens actually came up with on their own, right? Tell me about that. Tell me about your involvement.
Well, our involvement started about 10 years ago, of course, when two teenage kids were murdered in our community. And, you know, as usual, the folks come out and they lament over everything that's happened. But we wanted to be proactive, okay? We wanted to do something different. And so partnering with law enforcement, with San Diego PD, and of course with our sheriff, and also our DA, we decided that we're going to do something very different. We're going to go out and we're going to give people an opportunity to get those guns out of their homes and to make our community safe. Safe for the officers, safe for community members, and safe so that a gun doesn't fall in the hands of a child.
All right.
And
So Sheriff Bill Gore, this is it's nice to have you all here. Thank you so much for being here. This is something that you've been very involved with for a long, long time. People say they want to keep their guns, and a lot of folks do have a reason to feel safer when they have their guns. This is not to take their guns away. This is to do what?
Yeah, this is about not taking people's guns away, but giving them an opportunity for guns that are in homes that are unwanted. Maybe you inherited that gun from a relative, and you don't want it. Well, how do you dispose of that? We're giving them that opportunity, and then also they can make a little money around the holidays to maybe buy some Christmas gifts for their kids. So it's not a confiscation program. It's a way to give people a chance to get rid of unwanted guns. In the 10 years we've been doing this, from North County to South County, we've taken in thousands of guns that are not wanted in the home and allowed people to buy some good gifts for their family around the holidays. So it's a win-win for everybody.
All right, so we have some guys here. Thank you very much, Sheriff. The skateboard guys. And we usually see you get a gift card of some sort, right? As a result of that, because we have a lot of folks who are actively involved in our community. But now there's skateboards involved. Give me your name, please.
Dennis Martinez. Matthew Conan.
Edward Reynolds.
John Lowry.
Nice to have you all here. So tell me how this all happened.
Well, Reverend Brown and we got together and we decided as skateboarders, I'm a champion skateboarder, so we decided let's do something different, and we teamed up with some sponsors here, Carver and Quebec, and we have about $50,000 worth of skateboards this year,
wow,
which is the largest ever, and so they're about $300 plus, that's how much they cost, so we're hoping to get a lot of guns, make this the biggest one this season.
That is fantastic. So that's an awful lot of skateboards. Now, are these local companies?
No, this is from the East Coast, and this is from LA. So imagine from the East Coast, they shipped out almost 100 skateboards for this event.
This is the power of you.
Well, the power of a team.
Power of the people.
It's a community, right?
Yeah.
Law enforcement, everybody in the community coming together, and we're happy to do this.
Fantastic. Why are you involved in this?
I'm here because I was convicted of a violent crime in 1992 and did a lot of time in prison, and the gun that was used in my crime was one of these guns that's just laying around, and it's important that we get these off the street because a lot can happen.
So let me get this straight. You used a gun that just was conveniently there. Had it been given back, that would not have happened. Your life would have been much different.
I probably would have never had access to it. And that's not to minimize what I did, but yeah, we need to get these guns off the street.
What do you say to somebody out there who has a gun who's saying, "Man, I don't want that to happen. I want to keep my gun"?
Well, I mean, it's okay to have a gun if you legally have it and you have a safe place for it and you got a safety on it, etc. But if you just have guns laying around, anything can happen. And you can't control what happens when you're not there. So it's important that if you have those guns and you're not using them safely, get rid of them.
Thank you. And why are you involved, sir?
Well, I'm at the training center right now. I'm actually a resident there, and I just see it as an opportunity to give back.
That's great. And you, sir, why are you involved?
I work for an organization called Serving California, and we support organizations such as Training Center that utilize men from prisons that are transitioning back out to the community to give back to the community. And this is my 5th year being involved with the gun buyback. I think it's an awesome opportunity for the men to be involved in giving back. They encourage the guys to take the skateboards or to work with the police department for the gift cards. They bring the enthusiasm to it, and we like to see the change in the community that comes about from it.
All right, we're going to link all of this information to KUSI.com if you want to get involved. There you see it, the gun buyback on December 16th at 8:30, 1 o'clock at the Encanto Southern Baptist. Chief Shelley Zimmerman, I have to say I'm quite moved by what I just heard. And when you think about somebody who's actually gone through the process and the difference it would have made had that gun out there.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. We talk about public safety as a shared responsibility. It takes all of us working together to make sure that San Diego, the entire region, is one of the safest, if not the safest in our entire country. And that location right there at the Encanto Southern Baptist Church is at 6020 Aikens tomorrow. We hope to see a lot of people there.
And obviously it works because crime is way down here in San Diego. So obviously the things that you're all doing, we appreciate very much. It keeps our community safer and a happy place in a great San Diego. Again, the gun buyback program is on December.
We would like you to ride a skateboard.
No, I could ride the longboard, but I may not come back.
That's the first time you hesitated to say
Whoa, that's a scary thought. That's a really scary thought. All right, again, the gun buyback is on December 16th at 8:30 to 1 p.m. There at the Encanto Southern Baptist Church. We'll be right back with more Good Morning San Diego in just a moment. Thank you all for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, right here, real quick.